Ready to go? Here's Nico Horner. Lifted in the air, right field. Thomas on the move, and it's caught for the out. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. One out, bases empty. Pitch in the dirt.
1-2.
And a count 1-2. And misses
2-2.
inside. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Myers settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. 2 away now. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. And that one in the air center field. Myers under it, squeezes it, and that is that. Here's Riley Green. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Machado. They say it went. Shota, he has a reputation.
No
I don't know,
balls,
maybe
one
a
strike.
knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself
That's the
in.
ball, that's
you
down.
like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That one down the
Foul
line,
ball.
and it goes just foul. And now the
That's
count
inside.
is
Ball.
even.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. That one ripped, but foul. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Kyle Tucker. That's outside.
1-0.
And that is ball 1. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He leaves the yard to right. And just like that, they're out in front. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Myers hauls it in, 2 away. 2 out, space is empty. We see Pete Crow Armstrong now. How about this? Both of his parents are actors. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
That pitch started in
0-2.
and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Up the middle, Horner. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So up next, Yainer Diaz. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Pulls that one foul.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 out, space is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And he hits a ground ball right side. In time to Bush. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ian Happ up to hit. Skubal back to work. And that's in the dirt. Next one
ball
misses.
Outside.
And that's ball 2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it is gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Michael Bush now in the box. Comes up empty
0
with a
balls, 1
swing
strike.
there. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Ground ball to the right side. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Castro sends it to first. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Carson Kelly, the next to hit. Cut on and lifted in the air. Green going after it. And that is that. Back at Comerica Park, this is Willie Castro. That one outside. Ball 1.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
So digging in, Jake Myers. On the ground. Turner to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. And here is Lane Thomas. And that one wrapped foul. That one missed.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Thomas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside low, ball 2. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the belt and fires. Two on, 2 outs. Upstairs, 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
That's a ball.
Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there.
Counts
You can
full.
tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the
That's
crowd.
foul.
They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And that'll
That's low.
load the
Ball
bases.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
And fouled off. All loaded up here in the last half of the third. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without
No
allowing
balls,
a run.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball. That's
and that
down.
is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Base hit. 1 run is in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. Here is Gary Sanchez. Swung on, belted. Drops into the glove, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Detroit, now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And a foul ball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Green on the move to the gap and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that drops
that's a
foul.
foul ball.
Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. And that
1 and
skips
1.
in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Myers sizing this one up. 2 down. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Green has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Yainer Diaz. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And next up for the Tigers, Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-2. Willie Castro now at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ makes the catch. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Happ makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Justin Turner. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to first. And they get the out. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Throw on to Torkelson and the Cubs. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. There's Lane Thomas now. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Thomas in his sixth season, 29 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Riley Green. And that misses. Ball one. And that's in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this
One ball,
lefty,
one strike.
knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Under it is Justin Turner to make the catch. And there's two away. Manny Machado up to the plate. And Manny gets a piece. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing,
1-1.
no appeal. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll. Back at Comerica Park, and now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Swings and misses. 0-1.
You know,
No
these
balls, one
Cubs,
strike.
as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate.
Right,
They've been
two.
chasing pitches outside the zone all
0-2.
game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Just
No ball.
misses with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So the lineup flips over. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Fouled off left side.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
This to third, handled by Machado. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's a base hit. Throw over to first.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Diaz in the box now. Takes strike one. Swanson. There's one. and that's 2.
Yeah!
Back here in Detroit, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Skubal back to work. And that is out of play. And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt. Swing and a miss. Gets him.
He's out.
1 away on a drop third strike. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Ball.
Outside, and that's ball 1. High fly ball, right field. Thomas sizes this one up, and there are 2 outs. Swanson digs in. Pull for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just a weak fly ball this time. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab. And here is Willie Castro. Foul ball there. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Jake Myers up now for the Tigers. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's JT at the dish. Up the middle, Dubon. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the break in his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
And that skips in the dirt. Out towards left center. Green going after it. He's got it. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Happ, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he swings through that one.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball.
0-2.
A little bit out in front.
Two outs.
Ball.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. That one almost
2-2.
got him. Good job to fight that one off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. And that one
Full
missing
count.
low.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And there's ball four.
That's ball four.
That's
Runner,
a great
take your
at bat.
base.
He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So digging in, Michael Busch. That one
One ball,
not
no
close. 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Hit in the air, left field. Brings it in, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Lane Thomas. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Akil Baddoo.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
That one off the mark, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1-2's the count.
Line drive. Swanson fires across the diamond. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. And now here is Riley Green. Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That just misses. Gonna count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
He's under it. And there are two down. Now Machado up here, known for his late inning heroics. That one is absolutely belted. Lays out and makes the play. Back at Comerica Park. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Will Vest gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Castro sends it to first. Now one gone in the ninth. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Gets him to chase after that one.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and there's two down. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. That's where a lot of triples lie. The opposite field gap, man. You can see it in front of you the entire way. He went with that pitch perfectly, drove it, and hustled around the bases for 3.
Tucker can't hold up, and that's a strike.
1-1.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Fought off foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here's a 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Count is full.
Line drive.
That's foul.
And foul ball. So now 2
Ball
on
4. Take your base.
and 2 outs. Go ahead run on base. Dansby Swanson stands in. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jason Foley. To the right side. Takes it himself. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. There's the strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him swinging. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Gary Sanchez now. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Matt Wallner. Big spot for him here. There's a strike.
0-1.
That one missing inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Right side. Horner. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Yainer Diaz getting ready to hit. Fly ball down the line. Suzuki running hard for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And the inning is over. Back here in Detroit, Turner climbs in on that right side. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That's off the inside corner. And a count 1-2. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Dubon digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Kittredge back to work. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. Willie Castro up now. For intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. So bases all loaded up. Jake Myers up now for the Tigers. Golden opportunity right here. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Jeff McNeil. A critical at bat in this game for him. The 1-0. Tap foul at the plate.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
That's a ball.
But if he can battle and get through this,
2-1.
he can earn some points.
That's down
Ball.
and in.
He's going to have to find a way to get back in the zone. Good thing for the
3-1.
hitter, should expect a strike right here, knowing the pitcher can't walk him.
Ball 4,
Inside,
and
ball
a
4.
run
Take your
comes
base.
in to score. 3-2 the final.